Dawncaster Game Overlay UI.
Hey everybody.
Game loaded. Press anywhere to continue.
Time for TCG
Dawncaster. Direct touch area.
Time.
Use the rotor to enable new game. Xicon back. Button.
Hey, thank you to my noise.
Welcome back. Nudith Gaming.
How's
Button.
everybody doing here? I'm recording
Xicon back.
on
Image.
a
Direct touch area.
Sunday for
Use
a
the rotor to enable
Thursday.
direct touch for this app.
Got to get a couple episodes up there for you TCG fans. Hey, I hope everyone's doing really good. It's definitely a very beautiful Sunday. Just want to send a big shout out to Coraline for her birthday. Awesome. Super amazing person. Thank you very much. Have a great birthday, Coraline. You're the best. Today is Sunday. And I am very, very happy to enjoy the weekend. Of course, I'm retired, so every day is a weekend. But yeah, I'm in a good mood. I got a little cup of coffee. I had some really cool stuff. Just definitely enjoying my day. Thank you to Meg. Thank you so much for the treats. They are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Hope you all are all doing really good. Thank you for all my new Instagram followers. Everyone's jumping on board. And thank you for tagging me. It's all good. I know I'm not always there when you tag me, but tagging me is cool. It still spreads me out. I know people think, how does he get around so much? I'm like, I'm not really doing all that stuff. If people want to tag me, you can tag me for anything. You want to tag me, went to the parade with you, tag me. I went to the movies, tag me. Watch-a-thon, please. That's all good. That gets my name around. Tag me as much as you want. That's totally cool. Just letting people know, hey, it's all good. Totally cool. Anyway, Dawncaster weekly trial has been absolutely amazing. I beat it already once. In fact, it was very addicting. This weekly trial is all about reflect magic, and unlike mini games where reflect just does damage to the enemy back, in this game, even though you get hit by some of the damage, all the damage can really hit your enemy back really hard. So I love reflect magic in Dawncaster. It's really great. I'm going to play for a little while. If I get interrupted, so be it. But I just want to play as much as I can, let you hear this weekly trial. It's one of my absolutely favorite new weekly trials. And again, this will go on our weekly trial playlist for Dawncaster. So let's get started on it.
Bounties. Settings button. Settings button. Bounties. New game. New game. New game. Store. Rewards. Bounties. Letterboards. Run history and the weekly challenge. Return to main menu.
Okay.
Weekly trial. Perilous shield.
Challenge. It's called Perilous Shield. It's really fun. Perilous
Archive.
Shield.
Perilous shield. Start weekly challenge. Cancel.
I'll start the weekly challenge. I'm going to let you hear some of the information about it, and I'll discuss what some of the aspects
Perilous
of it
shield.
will be.
The closer you stand to the abyss, the stronger your shimmering barrier becomes. Let your enemies strike, for with each blow, their own doom is sealed.
This is very true. If they hit you back, they take an enormous amount of damage. But here's the thing. Not all enemies fight direct. So you're really good if the enemy's a very direct puncher. If they're a direct puncher, this deck is deadly to them. But if they're a counter puncher, or if they're a effect person like Doom or something like Burn, this deck's not going to do a lot to them. You're still going to have to go after them. There's another thing to keep in mind. All the shrines are tricky shrines. So the bad thing about tricky shrines are that some of the things that your cards become capable of doing are not very advantageous to you. But yeah, there's a lot of weird things. Also, all bosses have monstrous amounts of health. All bosses have like triple the amount of armor they normally have. What else can I say about this one? There's some bonuses. You want the hidden pouch. The hidden pouch will get you a ton of extra bonus points. You want to have a deck between 20 and 22 cards. Again, I'm going to try to make sure that these playthroughs get up early so you have a chance to join me. Because a lot of times I know a lot of you may want to play along with me when I do these weekly trials, but by the time I do the weekly trial, it's already over. So what I'm going to try to do is get those weekly trials up, tell you I'm playing them, and then you can follow along with me and see how well you do with your scores. My last score was excellent. I think I got 15,000 points. That was really good. That's really unusual for me to hit that high a score. All right, let's keep going here. I'll let you
Starting
hear the
setup.
information.
Class. Warrior. Starting
We are
card.
warrior.
Painfield.
Painfield is
Weapon.
great.
Reaver.
Reaver, it sucks up life. It's
Weapon
really
power.
fun.
Stealthy weapon.
A stealthy weapon, it stuns the enemy and it gets you a free
Minimum
potion.
game version. 1.15.004. Previous. 0 setups 1 of 3. Next.
I'm going to let you hear all
Start
the weird
challenge.
stuff.
Bonus objectives. A run earns extra points for. Plus 50 points for cards that have reflect, barrier, heal, activate, rally or fury in its text. Half points for additional copies after the first. Plus 1,000 points each for having a defy death or hidden pouch. Plus 500 points for each copy of Painfield. Up to a max of 2,000 points. Plus 2,000 points for completing the final encounter. Plus 3,000 points for having a deck between 20 and 22 cards. Having more or less than this target in your deck will reduce this bonus.
Okay, so these are all easy cards to get. Actually, this is one of my favorite weekly challenges because none of these cards are really hard to find. You can find all these cards. I know some of them sound weird, but by the way, keep in mind, you have to have them in your deck, not had them in your deck. They need to be in your deck once you complete the game. I even beat the last boss. I took the core path. It wasn't hard. It was not hard. Fury is really easy to come by. So when we build this deck, since we've already played it once, what we're going to be looking for is a lot of Fury cards. We're going to be looking for lots of things that increase our Fury value. We want, as far as talents, for Fury to cure us for 3. We want a lot of anger cards. We want a lot of cards that build on strength. We're definitely looking for strong, high-powered cards, but we have to keep in mind, trickery, as far as shrines, is not very efficient. So there's going to be situations where we screw ourselves, but that's fine. All right.
Band expansions. Malignancies. Healthy.
Okay, here's the band expansion. Healthy means all the enemies have
Monstrous.
a lot of health. It also means the creatures have a monstrous, even more health
Reinforced.
than usual. I don't know what reinforced means. I forgot
Pantheon
what
of
that
trickery.
meant. Pantheon of trickery means that all shrines are trickery.
Talents. Grit. Talents. Grit.
Grit, I forgot what that does, but I think it heals you. I think it heals you to your base hit points at the end of
Infernal
your turn.
offerings.
Now we have
Offer of
Infernal
Pride.
Offering. You're going to keep getting a bunch of crappy cards like Sloth, Lust, Pride,
Offer of
Envy.
Pride.
So a bunch of junk cards are going to jump into your deck. Also keep in mind, every time you go to a new zone, you're going to need to clear those cards out. Because your hit points becomes 20 at the beginning of each battle, you don't need campsites to heal because your health's going to go back down to 20 anyway. So you're going to use campsites for getting rid of bad cards. I call them the sin cards. You're going to have to get rid of those sins because they're going to put a lot of them in your deck. Not to mention, don't worry about block. You won't need it. This deck is all about hitting the enemy hard with your Reavers. And also, you're going to want to get potions. You're going to want to get a hidden pouch. You're going to want to get anything that can increase your health. Anything that can reflect damage back to your opponent. Anything that's fury and anger related is going to be very useful.
Offer of Pride.
All right.
Offer of Pride. Offer of Pride. Minimum game weapon power. Weapon. Starting card. Class. War. Starting setup. The closer you stand. Perilous shield. Cancel. Perilous. The close. Starting class. Warrior. Starting card. Weapon. Weapon power. Minimum game previous. 0 setups 1 of next. Start challenge. Selected portrait. Warrior portrait. Set list view. Start game. Start weekly challenge. Press to continue. Press to
All right,
continue.
here we
Sunfall Meadows, the
go.
fertile farmlands of Ravinia once flourished under the care
Oh,
of
we got
dedicated farmers.
Sunfall Meadows?
Now, the largely abandoned
That's
golden
actually
fields bear
not
silent
too
witness to the
bad.
encroaching darkness.
The saboteurs will be a bit of a problem because they're very
Sunfall Meadows, the
defensive.
fertile farmlands of Ravinia once Pantheon of trickery. 5% active. All shrines in each area are replaced with shrines of trickery. Living standard. 15% active. Start each combat with exactly 20 health. Healthy. 15% active. Enemies have 25% additional health.
So this is telling you all
Reinforced.
the information.
15% active. Enemies start with armor equal to their health. Can't be combined with.
Yes,
Slow to act.
enemies. Sorry about that. Enemies will have a ton of armor.
Corrosive coins. 20% active. Whenever you gain gold, you gain an equal amount of poison at the start of next combat.
Okay, when you get paid, you're gonna have a ton of poison. I forgot about that. I didn't even
Monstrous.
remember
30%. Active. Bosses and mini-bosses have 100% additional health.
Yeah, they have a ton of health, but it's not
Escort
that
the
far.
merchant. 5 periods. You've been tasked with safeguarding
All
an
right, let's
Emporium
deal with
merchant
the
and their wagon down to
merchant.
the one safe road of the Sunfall Meadows. How Mudfang Demolisher the creature wields something between a sword or a shovel. Jewel the gold road you find yourself journeying along. Continue. Sunfall Road, a man in it. Continue. Continue. Julius Belthorpe, renowned? This road, renowned? Who are these where are we What about my pay? What about my pay? Julius Belthorpe, ah. Yes, continue.
Skip all that.
You gain 15 gold. Julius Belthorpe, you gain 15 gold. Now eyes on the road. My guardian. Barring any unpleasantness, we should reach Brykindle before the shadows catch up to us.
All right, now we're going
Julius Belthorpe,
here.
you gain Julius Belthorpe, you gain lead. Julius Belthorpe, you gain 5th lead. Exploration. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use weapon power stealth. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure.
Now, what we're looking to do is, first thing we want to do is get these sin cards
Opportunity
out of our
treasure.
deck.
Campsite a brief respite from the opportunity bomb. The wagon hits a sandy lump in the
Whoa,
road.
whoa, whoa, whoa! But I will. No, actually,
Opportunity
I'm gonna
treasure.
do the
Campsite a brief rest. Campsite a brief rest. Campfire a warm fire and campfire a remove a card. Select card. Block.
Let's
Neutral
remove.
block. Healing potion. Painfield. Reaver. +1. Reaver. Plus Reaver. Reaver. Plus Reaver. Plus Surge of Strength. Surge of Strength. Surge of Strength. Gain SDR and Surge of Reaver.
Let's get rid
Reaver.
of
Reaver.
block.
Reaver. Reaver. Painfield. Healing potion. Block. New card removed. Card removed. Block. Exploration. Campsite a brief respite from the show deck. Cards. Campsite a brief bomb. The whack enemy aura. Challenge bomb. Campsite a brief respite from the pair. I need to attack the challenger
Let's
first.
get rid of the other block.
Bomb. The wagon hits a sandy lump in the road. Enemy
We got
aura.
a
Challenge.
challenger.
Mudfang Demolisher the creature wields something between battle. Mudfang Demo. You gain Caravan Wagon enchantment. Enemy gain 35 armor stacks. Enemy gains improvised plating enchantment. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Your turn. You gain 15 poison stacks. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1 health.
Alright,
Action.
we gotta
You
get
take
rid
1
of
damage.
Demolisher.
Reaver. +1. Bonus. Neutral 2. Deal *7 damage frenzy. Restore 20% of your missing health. Melee basic attack.
The Reavers
Common.
are gonna heal
Frenzy.
us for
Reaver.
a lot.
+1. Player status. Poison. Stacks 13 after
what
playing
you
a card.
wanna
Take 1
activate
damage.
your
Then
pain
player status.
card.
Caravan player stat. Reaver. Block. Neutral 1. Character info. Block. Reaver. +1. You take 1 damage. Enemy has blocked this attack. You heal 3 health. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Deals. Reaver. +1. Block. Character info. End turn. Player energy. STR. 1. End turn. Player energy. End turn.
In their turn.
You heal 14 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stack. Enemy playing cards. Poke it. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. You gained 1 slow stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Healing potion. Painfield. Reaver. Painfield. Neutral 2.
Painfield.
Gain reflect for each
This
point of
is
missing
the
health.
main
Magic
part.
action. Monster.
This is your bread
Healing
and butter.
Painfield. Reaver. You gain 60 reflect stacks.
So we got 60 reflect stack. So anything he does, he's gonna take
Reaver.
60 damage.
+1. New Surge of Strength. You heal 1 health. Carrot healing potion. Bonus. Neutral 1. Reaver. +1. Healing potion. Bonus. Character info. End turn. End turn. You heal 11 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stack. Enemy takes 66. You takes it. Victory. Next.
There it is. He's dead.
Next.
Just like that. Just let him hit you. And that's the thing. That's what makes this deck so
Character info.
fun. This is my favorite one in the long. This is just one of my favorite ones.
Player
so
gold
far.
35. Area status. Caravan. Enemy status. Settings. Enemy area status. Caravan wagon. Stacks 100.
We need
Protect the
20
caravan until you reach
22
Brykindle to earn a
cards.
reward. Current health. 94/100.
Excuse me. I'm really looking for fury
Enemy
and
status.
anger.
Area status. Player health 40. Show deck. Next. You gain 3 gold. Select a card to add to your deck.
See what
Skippable.
cards we
Character
got.
info. Player gold 38. Area status. Enemy status. Reprisal. STR1. Deal 3 damage. Add any damage you took since your last turn. 0. Melee action. Common.
Reprisal.
Stone strength.
No.
Life 1. Gain 2 anger.
Oh,
Return this
yeah,
to your hand
stone
after entering a
strength
stance.
is very good.
Action. Common. Anger. Increases the damage dealt by
one
actions
of
by
these
prayer.
is great.
Gain holy. Add
Let's
reprise.
take
Add stone
stone
strength to deck. Enemy status.
We'll take
Armor.
stone
Reprise
strength. I
exploration.
usually
Use,
run
use
about
weapon
3
power
or
stealthy
4
weapon when you use your weapon
but
power. Stun your next foe and steal a
I wind
potion.
up realizing that I
Campsite
need
a brief
that.
respite from the perils of that bomb. The wag campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Bomb. The wag campsite a brief respite. Campsite a brief respite.
Campsite,
Campfire a
remove
warm.
that block.
Remove a card. Select card. Block. Neutral 1. Card removed. Card removed. Block. Exploration. Settings. Area status. Opportunity treasure. Traps or opportunity treasure. Moloch can burrow somehow in this unwelcome. Moloch can burrow somehow in this unwelcome
let's
ways.
help this
Leave the
poor
burrow
guy.
alone. Climb inside to investigate. Moloch can burrow. The muffled
Help
whimpers
our
of a wounded
buddy
Moloch
out.
echo hauntingly in the dim light as you scramble into the burrow. Loot the cubbies and leave.
I wish we had animal classes. Like, I wish we could play different races. We only play human. I can't wait till they do an update where we can play all these different races. Goblins, Mollicans, elves, dwarves. That'd be
Kill the Moloch and take his bundle.
Foxes, rabbitkin, foxfolk.
Inspect the Moloch. Inspect the Moloch. Kill the Moloch. Loot the cubbies and leave. Moloch burrow the muff. Loot the cub. Kill the Moloch and take. Inspect the Moloch. Moloch burrow the Moloch. Why are you alone? Wounded Moloch. Heal it using a potion. Burned healing potion.
That's good.
Moloch burrow. You reassure the Moloch and move to heal his wounds as a warm. What happened? Wounded Moloch. They give a weapon. Accept the trade. Select card. Reaver.
Give him a weapon?
+1. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Card removed. Card removed. Block.
Now,
Select card.
my
Spellbind
Reavers?
bracers. Neutral 1. Activate
do
to
we get
attune
for
to an
that
element of your
Reaver?
choice. 3. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Activate. Discard a
That's
non-unique
what we
card.
want.
Then conjure a copy of all cards discarded this way. 3 durability. Equipment.
Hidden pouch
Rare.
is
Conjure.
so
Creates a temporary
big.
card that is removed after
Where's
combat.
Luther?
Discard.
Luther, we
Remove
got
the card
a
from
hidden
the hand.
pouch.
Unique. You can only play one
Luther's
card with this
very
name for
happy.
combat. All enchantments are
Luther's
unique.
doing backflips. Now he's doing electric slide. Yeah. Hidden pouch is going to get us a bonus, I think 1,000 to 2,000 points in this particular
Gilded Gauntlets.
run.
Neutral 1. Activate to gain a random blessing with
Gilded
stacks equal to this card's
Gauntlets,
durability.
super good,
Hidden
too.
pouch. Neutral 1.
We'll
Gilded
take
Gauntlet. Hidden
Hidden
pouch. Card added. Card added. Block.
Gilded
Disabled.
Gauntlets
Neutral
has been
1.
hard to
Block.
come by, though.
Disabled. Neutral 1. Molokin Burrow. You hand a Molokin a weapon and
That was
continue.
really good.
Good friend, it says. Seemingly already becoming more familiar with the word but flee. Exploration. Settings.
That was really good.
Area
to
status.
get,
Caravan wagon.
hidden
Stat
pouch
settings.
so early.
Area status. Campsite debris for bomb. The wagon hit. Opportunity treasure. Traps or opportunity.
Let's take
The gold road. The
opportunity.
golden road stretches out in the continue. The gold road. The wagon takes 25 damage. Lead.
Okay.
Exploration.
Damage.
Settings. Settings. Bomb. The wagon character info. Use weapon power stealthy. Show deck. Cards currently use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your web character info. Bomb. The wagon hits a campsite debris for respite. Shine a strange statue stands out from its surroundings.
We got our first
Shine a strange. Shine of trickery. A strange
shrine.
statue stand. Examine the shrine. Shine of trickery.
We
The
just have
shine
to
allows
get
you to
a
alter a
card
card
and creates a
unpredictably.
good
Some students
card.
of chaos might even
Creates
transform a
good
card.
effect.
Select card.
Let's
Hidden pouch.
transform.
Neutral 1.
You might as
Activate.
well just
Discard
do
a
it.
non-unique card.
It's
Then
not
conjure a
gonna
copy
make
of all
any
cards.
difference.
Painfield. Neutral 2. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Deal star 7 star damage. Card
Let's
altered.
start
Block.
with Reaver.
Disabled. Neutral
What
1.
kind of
Gain 3
effect
armor.
will you give us
Action.
this time?
Common. Block.
I think
Disabled.
something
Reaver.
good.
Hidden pouch. Neutral. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Deal star 7 star damage. Frenzy. Restore 20% of your missing health. Memorized. Melee basic attack. Common.
Oh, cool.
Frenzy.
It made it
Frenzy is
memorized.
active when you've taken damage
See?
during your turn.
All the trickery shrines are not that bad.
Reaver.
They can be bad,
+1.
though.
Shine of trickery. The statue swirls
Okay,
around
cool.
the card as
We
it
got
too
our
becomes
first
consumed in its
good
lead.
trickery shrine.
Lead. Exploration. Settings. Set. Area status. Bomb. The wagon hits area status. Settings. Area stat. Bomb. The Mudfang Ballista A scrap. Mudfang Saboteur adept. Mudfang Ballista A scrappy weapon. Mudfang
Let's
Saboteur
get
adept equip.
this
Mudfang Saboteur. You gain
Saboteur.
caravan wagon enchantment. Enemy gain 30 armor stacks. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy turn. Enemy playing card. Undermine. Spechem to your deck. Spechem to your deck. Your turn. You gain 3 poison stacks. Paint. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Deal. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Act. You take 1 damage. Reaver. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. Character. Painfield. Neutral 2. Gain reflect for each point of missing health. Magic action. Reaver. You gain 77 reflect stacks. Reaver.
Painfield.
+1. Player status. Reaver. Reaver. Character info. End turn. End turn. You heal 15 health.
Painfield
Enemy turn.
first.
Enemy takes 79. You take victory. Next.
He's dead, see?
Character info.
Isn't
Player
it
gold
fun?
38. Character info. Next. You gain 3 gold. Select a
Yes,
card to add to
we
your
got
area status.
rewards.
Enemy stat. Barricade. Settings. Barricade. Seismic shield. On my command. STR1. Make a basic seismic barricade. STR1. Discard a card. Gain armor equal to the last damage dealt. 0. Action. Common.
none of
Enemy
these are
status.
good.
Area status. Player health 31. Show deck. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power
Don't
stealth
like
bomb.
any of
The wagon
those.
hits a sand. Player gold 41. Bomb. The mini boss Mudfang Breaker Ace. Mudfang Ballista A scrappy weapon. Mudfang Ballista A scrap. You gain caravan weapon enchantment. Enemy gain 40 armor stacks. Enemy gains improvised plating enchantment. Enemy gains 1 armor stacks. Your turn. You gain 3 poison. Reaver. +1. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. Reaver. Reaver. +1. Player status. Poison. Reaver. 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 Plus Reaver. +1. Character info. Reaver. Plus you take 1 damage.
Reaver.
Enemy has blocked this attack. You heal 15 health. Character and end turn.
Okay.
Player energy. STR. 1. End turn. Character. Reaver. 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 Player status. Caravan. Reaver. Player health 33. Show deck. Player and end turn. End turn. You heal 12 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Acquire target. Enemy gains acquire target enchantment. Your turn. Character. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Activate.
Hidden
Painfield.
pouch.
Neutral 2. Gain you gain 50 reflect
Painfield.
stacks. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Reaver. +1. Stone
hidden
strength.
pouch on.
Life 1. Gain 2. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger.
Plus
Hidden
stone
pouch.
strength.
Reaver. +1. Player status. Caravan. Reaver. Character and end turn. You heal 10 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained
he'll
1
hit
armor
me.
stat. Enemy takes 56. You take 6 victory. Next.
Perfect. I love it when they hit me. Painfield makes
Character
everything
info.
great.
Player gold 41. Character next. You gain 3 gold. Select a card. Area stat. Enemy status. Ground pound. STR1. Enter shattering
Ground
stance and inflict 2
pound.
brittle for every card you've drawn. 5. Action. Common.
That's
Brittle.
actually
When
not
dealt
too
damage.
bad of a
Furious
card for
recovery.
this deck.
STR1. Gain 1 rally and shuffle up to 1
Oh.
fury card. S. From your
Furious
discard pile into your deck.
recovery is
Lunging
so
strike.
good.
STR1. Deal
We'll
5.
take
Add ground
Furious
pound. Add
recovery.
furious recovery to deck.
Now, you get your health drop back down to 20 at the beginning of every battle, but in between long battles, you
Add ground
need
pound.
help.
Add furious recovery to deck. Enemy status.
That's
Armor.
Furious
Ground.
Recovery. That's a
Exploration.
great
Hidden power.
card.
Player health 49.
And by the way, Furious Recovery is a great card if you upgrade it. It's phenomenal.
Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your weapon. Bomb. The wagon hits a sand. Character info. Bomb. The mini boss Mudfang. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of advent. Mini boss Mudfang Breaker A stout Molokin wielding an oversized hammer.
Let's go,
Player gold
mini
44.
boss.
Player show deck. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your weapon power. Stun your
Let's
next
use
foe
our
and steal a
weapon
character
power.
info. Bomb. The wagon hits a sand. Character in bomb. Mini boss Mudfang Breaker Ace. Mini boss Mudfang Break. You gain caravan weapon
Okay,
enchantment.
let's break
Enemy
it.
gains 57 armor stacks. Enemy gains
Get him out of
improvised
the
plating
way.
enchantment. Enemy gains Mudfang Fury enchantment.
He's very
Enemy gains 1
punchy,
armor
so
stacks. Your turn. You gain
he
3
won't
poisons.
like
Enemy
me,
gained
though.
1 stun stacks. Player health 20. Show deck. Player enter character in diamond potion. 1 use. Gain 1 impervious. Draw a
Oh, I
card.
got a free
Item.
diamond
Reaver.
potion.
+1.
Nice.
Furious Recovery. STR1. Reaver.
Pain
+1.
pill?
Surge of Strength. Gain STR. You take 1 damage. Player status. Poison. Stones. Reaver. Plus Stone Strength. You take 1 damage. You take 1 damage.
Where's
You
the
gain 2
pain
anger
pill?
stacks. Diamond Potion. Reaver. +1. Furious Recovery. Reaver. +1. Bonus. Player
Well,
health
we'll
17.
use-
Player health 17. Show deck. Cards. Player energy. STR. 3. End turn.
Vulnerability.
Character in Diamond Potion. You gained 1 impervious stacks.
Diamond
Furious
Potion.
Recovery. You gained 1 rally stack. Pain Field. Neutral 2. Gain reflect for each point of missing.
Oh, there
You
it
gain
is.
78
Now it
reflect
comes
stacks.
up.
Reaver. +1.
good.
Neutral.
Got
Reaver.
it.
+1. Player health 17. Show deck. Player end turn. And you heal 15 health. Enemy turn.
Yeah.
Enemy gained 1 armor stack.
This is already
Enemy
a
playing
good deck
cards.
so
Your
far.
turn. End turn.
All right, he didn't attack me,
Character
though,
info. Hidden
unfortunately.
pouch. Neutral 1. Activate. Discard and Surge of Strength.
Um,
Reaver. Surge of Strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge of
Reaver.
Strength.
+1. Stone Strength. Player status. Stone Strength. You take 1 damage.
Stone
You
Strength.
hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Act. Reaver. Reaver. +1. Player status. Caravan. Reaver. +1. Reaver. Character. End turn. Character info. Reaver. Enemy takes 10. You heal 12 health. Character info. End turn. End turn. You heal
Don't
10
need to
health.
worry.
Enemy turn.
Just
Enemy
slice
gained
them
1
out.
armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Quick fix. You heal 1 health. Quick
This
fix.
enemy's very weird.
Commerslam. You take 4 damage. You gain 4 stagger stacks. Your turn. You take 2 damage.
They're all about.
End turn.
They don't hit.
Character info.
as
Pain
often.
field. Neutral 2. You gain 46 reflex stat.
Pain
Surge of
goes
strength.
up.
You heal 1 health. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Player status. Reaver. Furious recovery. STR1. Gain 1 rally and shuffle up to 1 fury card.
let's-
S. From your discard pile. Reaver.
Hidden
Reaver.
pouch
Player
stack.
status. Stagger. Player status. Caravan wagon. Player status. Anger. Stacks 4 increase. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stack. You gain hidden pouch effect enchantment. Select card. Furious recovery. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks
like
2
Furious
activate.
Recovery,
Discard a
some
non-new
of my
player
favorite
status.
cards.
Reflect. Stacks 40. Reaver. Reaver. Player status. Furious recovery. You gained 1 rally stacks. Reaver. +1. Neutral. I don't have enough energy. Character in end turn. You heal 9 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 3 armor stack. Enemy takes 52. You take 6 damage. Your turn. You take 1 damage.
About
Character
dead.
info. Character
Just have
info.
to hit him
Pain
1 or
field.
2 turns.
Neutral 2. Gain. Furious recovery. STR1. Reaver. +1. Bonus. Neutral. Surge. Enemy takes 8. You heal 8 health. Reaver.
He's still
+1. Player status. Reaver. Surge of Furious recovery. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Furious recovery. STR. Pain field. I don't have enough energy to play Furious recovery. STR1. Reaver.
I'm
Player
gonna
status. Stack. Player status.
steal that
Caravan
pain
player
field.
status. Anger. Stack. Player status. Hidden area status. Player status.
Let me hit
Hidden
a
pouch.
pouch.
Stacks 2 act. Select card. Pain field. Player status. Hidden pouch. Furious recovery. You gained 1 rally stack. Furious recovery. STR. Pain field. Player status. Stagger. Pain field. Furious. Reaver. Character in Reaver. Furious recovery. I don't have enough energy. Reaver. Character end turn. You heal 6 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 3 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Commerslam. You heal 1 health. You take 4 damage. You gain 4 stagger stacks. Your turn. You take 3 damage. End turn. Character info. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1. You heal 1 health. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger stacks. Reaver. +1. Bonus. Enemy takes 10. You heal 6 health. Reaver. +1. Player status. Stagger. Reaver. Character end turn. You heal 5 health.
He
Enemy
just
turn.
doesn't wanna
Enemy
hit
gain
me.
3 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Quick fix. Your turn. You take 1 damage. End turn.
Just gonna keep laying
Character
away
info.
for him.
Pain field. Neutral 2. Reaver. You gain 22 reflect stacks. Reaver. +1. Bonus. Furious recovery. STR1. You gained 1 rally stacks. Player status. Stagger. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Reaver. +1. Reaver. Character info. End turn. You heal 4 health. Enemy turn.
Hit
Enemy
me
gain 4 armor
eventually.
stack. Enemy takes 29. You take 7 damage. Your turn. You take 1 damage.
Now.
Character Reaver. +1. Surge of strength. Surge of strength. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger stacks. Player status. Caravan. Pain field. Neutral 2. You gain 26 reflex stacks.
Painfield. See, Painfield's
Reaver.
so
+1. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1 health.
Let's
Surge of
steal
player
that.
status. Anger. Stacks 8 increases the player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks 1 activate. Select card. Reaver. Surge of strength. Player status. Reflect. Area status. Player status. Reaver. +1. Character enter. Player energy. STR. 1. Enter. Character. Reaver. Surge of strength. Furious recovery. Surge of. You heal 1 health. Pain field. Neutral 2. Gain. Furious recovery. You gained 1 rally stacks. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Reaver. +1. Pain field. Neutral. Player status. Pain field. You gain 24 reflex stacks.
Got a double
Character
reflex
info.
now.
Reaver. +1. Character end turn.
Now,
You heal 4
hopefully he
health.
hits me
Enemy turn.
definitely
Enemy
when I
gain
hit
4 armor
twice.
stack. Enemy takes 57. You take victory. Next.
There it is.
Next.
So, if you notice, Painfield, it doesn't matter. You can activate 10 of them. It doesn't matter. It's based on how much health you have left. That's how much reflect you get. So you can double, you can stack it,
Character
you can
info.
triple it.
Player gold 40. Character at next. You gain 9 gold. Select a card to add to area status. Enemy status. Stone strength. Life 1. Gain 2 anger. Return this to your hand after entering a stance.
I don't know if we
Action.
wanna get too
Common.
many
Tempered
stone
steel.
strengths.
STR1. Gain armor equal to your anger. 0. Add a fury card to your discard pile. Action. Uncommon.
Now that's
Armor.
good.
When dealt damage.
I
Take
do
1 less
want
damage.
those
Sanguine
fury
screeing.
cards.
Life 3. Draw 2 cards. Gain 2 bleeding. Action. Uncommon. Bleeding.
I'm gonna
When dealt
put in
damage.
that,
Take one. Add stone
tempered
strength.
steel.
Add tempered steel to deck. Enemy status. Armor. Stack.
Okay,
Stone.
tempered
Exploration.
steel's good.
Hidden power. Player health 69.
We need-
Show
we
deck.
need 20
Campsite.
cards
Area
like
status.
that.
Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief bomb. The wagon. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Bomb.
Let's go
The wagon hits a
with
sandy lump in the road. Bomb. Bomb. The gold road. The
bomb
wagon
on the
takes
way.
25. Continue. Continue. Mudfang King oh my. Hee hee hee. Who or what are fine. You won't take anything bandits. Mudfang King. Continue. Continue. Julius Belthorpe Ba. Why don't you repair it? Double the pay. Don't repair the wagon. 5 gold. Repair. You lose minus 5 gold.
Repair
Exploration.
it.
Area status. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief. Mudfang Saboteur. Campsite a brief respite. Mudfang Saboteur. Mudfang.
there's
Mudfang Saboteur. You gain
Saboteur.
caravan wagon enchantment. Enemy gains 30 armor stacks.
Saboteurs.
Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy turn. Enemy playing card. Undermine. Become emitted to your
It's a very
deck.
pretty
Become emitted
day
to your
here
deck.
in
Toss dirt.
Midtown,
Enemy gained 1 evasion stats.
in the
Your
Shattered
turn. You
Realm.
gained 9 poisons. Player status. Caravan. Stone strength. You gain Spicamine enchantment. Reaver. +1. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Tempered steel. STR. Reaver. +1. Player status. Poison. Stacks 9 after. Reaver.
Pain
Tempered.
filled.
Hidden pouch. Reaver. +1. Hidden pouch. Neutral. You take 1 damage. Tempered
hidden
steel.
pouch.
STR1.
We're
Gain
gonna
armor
hidden
equal to your
pouch
anger.
that,
0. Reaver. Player
tempered
status.
steel.
Poison. Stacks 8. Player status. Spicamine. Stacks 4. Player status. Caravan wagon. Player status. Hidden pouch. You gain hidden pouch effect enchantment. Select card. Stone strength. Reaver. +1. Tempered steel. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger stacks. Reaver. +1. Neutral 2. Tempered steel. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 you added to your deck. Show deck. Cards currently indexed. Reaver. +1. Player status. Poison. Reaver. Read character info. End turn. You heal 9 health. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sabotage strike. You block the damage. Your turn. End turn.
All right. Painfield should be coming
Character
up
and you
right
gain
here.
surge of strength. Gain furious recovery. Reaver. Reaver. Painfield. You gain 70
There it
reflect
is.
stacks.
Let's copy that.
Character info. Surge of strength. Furious recovery. STR1. Gain 1. Reaver. +1.
Let's-
Reaver. Player status. Spicamine. Player status. Spicamine. Player status. Caravan wagon. Player status. Hidden pouch. Select card. Surge of strength.
Let's hidden
Gain
pouch,
furious recovery. Surge of strength. Player status.
Surge
Hidden
of
pouch. Stacks
strength.
1. Player status. Anger. Furious recovery. I don't have enough energy to play. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Tempered steel. STR1. Gain. I don't have enough. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Character info. Player gold 48.
He died. He just died because he hit me and it reflected on him. That was crazy. This deck
Character
is so
info.
insane.
Player gold 48. Area status. Enemy stat. Player gold. Character info. Next. Level up. Pick a talent. Reroll button for Hemorrhager.
All right, we got our first
Select
level up.
Hemorrhager whenever you inflict a deep wound. Inflict 3 bleeding and gain 2 regen. Select Hemorrhager whenever you inflict a deep wound. Inflict 3 bleeding and gain 2 regenerate.
I don't know if we're gonna
Reroll
go
button
deep
for Berserker.
ones.
Select Berserker. Your melee actions deal 3 extra damage for every 20% of your missing health. 3.
That could be okay, but I've never had much luck
Reroll
with
button for
Berserker.
Duplicity. Select Duplicity whenever you add a card to your deck you already own. Upgrade the existing copies 2 times.
That's good, because then we can add copies and just get such nice free
Reroll button for
upgrades.
Select Berserker. Your melee actions deal. Reroll button for Berserker.
Let's
Reroll. 2 rerolls
Berserker.
remaining. Select Whimsical. Play a random enchantment at the start of combat.
I don't like random
Reroll button for Whimsical.
enchantments.
Reroll. 1 rerolls remaining. Select Uncanny Strength. Your melee actions deal additional damage equal to your strength. 2. This talent can be taken multiple times.
That one's
Reroll button for
okay.
Select Hemorrhager whenever you inflict a deep wound. Inflict 3 bleeding and gain 2 regenerate. Reroll button for Hemorrhager. Reroll.
Let's
0 rerolls remaining.
Hemorrhager.
Select Uncanny Strength. Your melee actions. Select Heavy Impact whenever you conjure a bomb. Upgrade it by your level. Select Heavy Impact whenever you
No.
conjure. Select Uncanny Strength. Your melee actions deal it. Select Duplicity whenever you add a card to your deck you already own. Upgrade the existing copies 2 times.
I'm gonna do Duplicity. I haven't done a Duplicity deck in
Select
a long
Uncanny.
time.
Select Duplicity whenever you add a card to your deck you already own. Upgrade. You gain 2 gold. Select a
be
card to
fun.
add to your deck. Area stat. Enemy status. Sift the sands. STR1. Shuffle a card but Kinto your deck. Then draw 2 cards. Action. Common.
Sift the Sand.
Enemy stat. Sift the sands. STR1. Shuffle a card but Kinto your deck. Then draw 2 cards. Action. Common. Stun a shade.
no.
STR1. Gain armor equal to your foe's stagger. 0 enter stone stand. Bash. STR1. Deal damage equal to your armor. Enemies. Areas.
Nah,
Player health
nothing
21.
good.
Show deck. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power stealthy
good.
weapon when you use your weapon power. Stun your next foe and steal a potion.
Didn't hear anything.
Character
good.
info. Player gold 50. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of Campsite a brief respite from the perils of Boss Mecha Kingpin a mechanical mess driven by the leader of the Mudfang gang. Direct touch area.
God, we didn't have to
Use
do
the roller to
much.
enable direct touch for this app.
We're already at the end already. I told you, you don't have to do much
Area
with this
status.
deck.
Caravan wagon. Settings. Settings.
Let's just see. Oh, this is the first fake boss.
Area status. Settings. Boss Mecha Kingpin a Boss Mecha Kingpin a You gain Caravan wagon enchantment. Enemy gain 52 armor stacks. Enemy gains improvised plating enchantment. Enemy gains eject enchantment. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Your turn. You gain 2
Study
Reaver.
Ejector
Plus
seat.
1. New Reaver. Plus 1. Surge of strength. Painfield. Neutral 2. You take 1 damage. You gained 81 reflect stacks. End turn. Character and Reaver. Plus 1. Reaver. Plus 1. Reaver. Plus 1. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. You heal 1. Reaver. Plus 1. Reaver. Plus 1. Reaver. Plus 1. New player status. Reaver. 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 Character info. End turn. You heal 16 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stack. Enemy playing cards. Undermine. Become emitted to your deck. Become emitted to your deck. Quick fix.
Oh, he didn't want to hit me.
Over. Enemy takes 83. You take 2 damage.
Oh, he did.
Your turn.
Yay, he's dead.
Player
he's
end
still
turn.
alive.
You gain stick of character info. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2. Tempered steel. STR1. Surge of strength. Reaver. Surge of strength. Reaver. Player status. Players. Reaver. Surge of tempered. Furious recovery. STR1. Gain 1 rally. You gained 1 rally stacks. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Player status. Spicamine. Player status. Player status. Reaver. +1. Enemy takes 8. Victory. Neck. Player gold 50.
Okay, there it is. I was able to kill him really quickly. I was like, how is this
Character info. Player gold 50. Area status. Player gold. Character next. Exploration.
Right,
Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your campsite aid. Brief respite from the perils of adventure. Player gold 50. Campsite aid. Mudfang ballista a scrappy weapon. Mudfang ballistic. You gain caravan weapon enchantment. Enemy gain 40 armor stacks. Enemy gains improvised plating enchantment. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Your turn. Player status. Reaver. +1. Tempered steel. Stone strength. Reaver. +1. Surge of strength. Player status. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Character info. Reaver. +1. Tempered steel. STR1. Stone. You rioted to your deck. Reaver. +1. Player status. Reaver. Stone strength. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger. Player status. Caravan. Reaver. +1. Bonus. Enemy has blocked this attack. You heal 16 health. End turn. Player energy. End turn. You heal 12 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Your turn. Character. Reaver. +1. Surge of strength. Hidden pouch. Pain field. Neutral 2. You gain 52 reflect stat. Hidden pouch. I don't have enough. Furious recovery. STR. Player status. Fury. Hidden. Surge of Reaver. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Furious recovery. STR1. Player status. Player status. Furious. Hidden pouch. Furious recovery. STR1. Reaver. +1. Character info. End turn. You heal 10 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stat. Enemy takes 56. You take 4. Victory. Next. Character info. Player gold 50. Area status. Player character info. Next. You gain 3 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Area stat. Enemy status. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee action.
Muscle
Frenzy. Gain STR.
Really
lunging strike. Powder pockets. STR1. Conjure a bomb if you have. Add muscle memory. Add lunging strike. Add muscle memory. Enemy status. Armor. Stacks. Exploration. Hidden pouch. Player health 50. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 12. Campsite aid. Area status. Settings. Area status. Campsite aid. Brief. Boss Mudfang Kingpin. Campsite aid. Brief respite from the perils of adventure. Player gold 53. Player health. Show deck. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your weapon power. Campsite aid. Brief respite from the boss Mudfang Kingpin. The leader of the boss Mudfang Kingpin. You gain caravan weapon enchantment. Enemy gains 57 armor stacks. Enemy gains improvised plating enchantment. Enemy gains minefield enchantment. Enemy gains wealthy enchantment. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Your turn. You gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gained 1 stun stacks. Reaver. Reaver. Tempered steel. Player status. Players tempered steel. You take 1 damage. If you rioted to your hit show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character potion of visions. 1 use. You take 1 damage. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. You heal 1 health. Hidden pouch. Neutral. Character info. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. +1. Muscle memory. Bonus. Character info. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Player status. Reaver. Character info. End turn. You heal 16 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 armor stacks. Become emitted to your deck. Enemy playing cards. Your turn. End turn.
Alright. Should be pretty easy to kill him. He's
Character info. Surge of strength. Pain field. Furious pain field. Neutral 2.
Okay,
Gain reflect for each point of missing health. Furious
Pain
stone
field.
Reaver. Plus player status. Caravan wag. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks. You gain hidden pouch effect enchantment. Select card. Surge of strength. Pain field. Player status. Hit surge of strength. Gain. You heal 1 health. Stone strength. Life 1. Gain 2 You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger stacks. Pain field. You gain 66 Furious recovery. STR1. You gain 1 rally player status. Caravan Reaver. Character end turn. You heal 13
Just
health.
make sure
Enemy
you save
turn.
energy.
Enemy gained 1 armor. Enemy takes 70.
If
You
you're
take 4
using your
damage.
pouch.
Become emitted to your deck. Hit a card. You take 6 damage. Wrench punch. You take 4
gotta make
damage.
sure you have
Become
enough
emitted to your deck.
energy.
End turn. Your turn. End turn.
It doesn't matter all that stuff you're doing.
You gain
dude.
Spicamine enchantment.
You're gonna
Character
kill
info.
yourself.
Muscle memory. Fury. Reaver. Plus tempered steel. STR1. Player status.
Let's go
Spicamine.
with,
Player status. Caravan wagon. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks. Select card. Muscle memory. Fury. Gain Reaver. +1. Fury. Muscle memory. Player status.
Let's go
Hidden pouch.
muscle
Player
memory.
status. Anger. Area status. Player status. Fury. Gain 1 anger. Reaver. Fury. You gain 1 anger stacks. You
Activate
take 1
that
Reaver.
Fury.
+1. Tempered steel. STR. Pain field. Neutral. Muscle. You gain 67 reflex stats. Surge of strength.
Build.
You heal 1 health. Character info. Reaver. +1. Reaver. +1. Tempered steel. STR1. You gain 3 armor stacks. You rioted to your deck. Player status. Spicamine. Muscle memory. Bonus. STR1. Select card. Reaver. +1. New character info. You take victory. Next. Character info.
Oh, he hit me. I hit him back. This deck is so good. This is how cards
Next.
should work. All right. Easy.
You gain
peasy.
21 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Character info. Skip rewards. Show deck. Player health 32. Show deck. Skip character info. Player gold 74. Area status. Enemy status. Last stand. Enemy status. Area status. Player health 32. Player health 30. Show deck. Skip rewards. Character info. Player gold 74. Area status. Enemy status. Last stand. STR1. Gain armor equal to your missing health. 68. Unique. Action.
This
Legendary.
is a really good
Armor.
card.
When dealt damage.
If you don't
Take 1
get
less damage per
pain,
stack of armor. Cataclysm. STR3. Deal 1 damage for each card you've drawn this turn. 8 can't be upgraded. Rampage. Melee action. Rare.
You don't
Rampage.
need to upgrade
Cards
this
with
card.
Rampage
This
gain double the
card
damage
can be
bonus from anger.
Absolutely crazy. If you're playing a food deck, or if you're playing this kind of pain-filled deck, this card, it doesn't need to be upgraded. It just does god amounts of
Stance.
damage.
STR1. Enter a stance. Action. Cataclysm.
don't
Last
need
stand.
that.
STR1. Gain armor
gonna
equal to your missing health.
play,
Cataclysm. STR3. Last stand. STR. Cataclysm.
Last stand.
Stance. Add last stand to deck. Enemy status. Armor. Stack.
Last
Much
stand's
infinite
very
least.
powerful.
I did it. Continue. Julius Belthorpe. Good work.
You got it.
Guard.
Easy
Continue.
victory.
Julius Belthorpe, you've even managed to keep most of our cargo intact. We suppose that warrants a reward of sorts. Very well. You will be the first to have a look at our wondrous stock. Continue. Spellcraft
See
costs
if there's
10.
anything
Conjure a
good.
magic action. Swift strike costs 10. Deal 3 damage. Return this to your hand after entering a stance melee. Common. Sweeping strikes cost 10. STR1. Deal 3 damage. Frenzy. Conjure a random melee action and reduce its cost to 0 melee. Common. Frenzy.
this is
Frenzy is
actually
active when
gonna work
Swift
with
sweeping
Frenzy.
strikes cost 10. STR1. Deal 3 damage. Frenzy. Conjure a random melee action and reduce its cost to 0 melee. Common.
Just
Sip the sands cost 10.
damage.
STR1. Incendiary ammo cost 10. Headshot cost 10. STR1. Lead the charge cost 10. Neutral 1. Gain rally and a blessing based on the energy spent. Repeat for each banner you own. 0. Arcane quiver cost 20. Neutral. Feral strikes cost 10. Dex STR1. Make a basic
That's
attack
really
frenzy.
good.
Gain anger for every attack that hit melee. Common. Anger. Increases the damage dealt
This
by
is
actions by
really
1 per stack of
good.
anger. Frenzy. Frenzy is active when you've taken damage during your turn.
Getting this anger
Arcane
is
quick. Feral
always
strikes
good.
cost 10. Dex STR1. Make a basic attack. 0. Costs 1 Fatishered refresh stock.
Feral strikes is okay. Let's try
You lose
the
1
next
Fatishered.
page.
Julius, I'll show you the spec. Reclaim costs 10. Spend 1 soul to return a card from your disc. Dividing strike costs 20. STR1. Deal 3 damage on hit. If the target's health is even. Inflict a deep wound. Charges. 2/2
Dividing
melee.
strike's
Uncommon.
really good.
Chasm costs 10. STR1. Deal 4 damage. Deals X. Cutting words costs 10. STR1. Deal 1 damage flank. Solid strike costs 10. STR2. Deal 4 damage on draw. Seismic slam costs 10. STR2. Deal 8 damage. Steady ground costs 10. STR1. Retaliate costs 10. STR1. Deal 5 damage.
God, these
Gain
are
SDR and interrupt.
bogus.
Preparation costs 10. Gain Dex at the start of your next turn utility. Preparation costs 10. Gain Dex.
Nothing. Sorry, guys. I didn't get anything good.
Close merchant costs 1 Fatishered.
I'm just
Reclaim.
better off
Close
taking
merchant costs
Kuro.
1 Fat. Exploration. Close character
Yeah, that
info.
was trash.
Leave area. Leave this area. Area status. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief. Campsite a brief respite from the peril. Leave area. Leave this area and venture forth. Campsite a brief rest. Campsite a brief rest. Area status. Leave area. Player gold. Player gold 74. Player
Let me
gold
check my
74.
deck.
Player health 32. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 13. Painfield.
See if
Neutral
there's any
2.
cards you need to
Last
get
stand.
rid of.
Hidden pouch. Furious recovery. Tempered steel. Muscle memory. Reaver. Reaver. Stone strength. Surge of strength. Surge of strength. Close deck list. Show deck.
Nope,
Cards.
deck's
Use weapon
perfect.
power stealthy character info. Leave area. Leave this area. Leave area. Leave this area. Settings. Area staff.
Yeah,
Press
this
to
deck
continue.
is looking good.
Brightcandle was founded by the Radiant Exploration. Character and Alchemist. My potions are at least for Consul Evelyn, the commander of Brightcandle Fortress. Maribeth Evelyn. Maribeth Evelyn. I'm here to help. Maribeth What happened to Maribeth Evelyn? Continue. Maribeth Evelyn. Who are the mist? Maribeth Continue. Maribeth Evelyn. Most.
We're gonna
Continue.
go
Maribeth
to
Evelyn. Where should I look?
the
Maribeth Evelyn. The outs island best.
Council.
Maribeth Lead. Exploration. Blacksmith. The fire still burned
Next,
bright
we're
inside the
gonna go
workshop.
to the
Settings.
deal with the bandits.
Fortress gates leave bright candle in this shabby and blacksmith the fire still burned bright inside the workshop. Regular fire horn ace 30 man
Blacksmith
red 20
now?
gold. Upgrade a card 30 gold 50 gold. Upgrade you lose minus 50 gold. Reaver upgraded. Reaver
You're
upgraded.
gonna wanna
Reaver upgraded.
upgrade
Reaver
your
upgraded.
basic
Reaver upgraded.
weapon.
Exploration. Fortress gates leave bright
Reaver
candle and
is
venture
a
forth.
good card, but the damage isn't that high. It's
Bright candle in this
medium.
shabby and looks more like a mate. Alchemist my potions are at least 47 settings.
We could get a potion, but it's really unnecessary. Later on, you're going to want to get those life drinker Venom
Settings.
potions.
Alchemist my potions are bright candle in this shabby and alchemist settings. Alchemist bright candle in Fortress gates leave bright candle character info. Fortress gates leave bright candle and venture. Bright candle gates as you
Right
approach
now,
the
we
gods
don't
near
need
bright
any
candle
of
gates as you
that
approach
stuff.
not yet. Lead. I am Carrot Eastern Blightwoods. Core. Travel to
now,
the dense
we're
and thorny
doing
woodlands.
good.
Grove of the Dying Star. Eastern Blightwoods. Core. Travel to the dense and thorny
So
woodlands.
Eastern
Grove of the Dying Star.
Blightwoods.
Eastern Blightwoods. Character and press to continue. Eastern Blightwoods. Press to continue. Pantheon of Trickery.
we can get
5%.
through
Action.
here.
Exploration. Character info.
All right. Hopefully, we can get a couple
Opportunity
more
treasure.
cards.
Traps or campsite. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await.
Let's go for
Alchemic
these
table. You find a desk
opportunities.
with several bio.
Knock
Create a
these
blue
all
potion.
out.
Create a red potion.
So you don't have to buy potions. You can
Create
get
a red potion.
some
Card added.
Create a
Block.
red
Block.
potion.
Reaver. Hidden pouch. New Reaver. +1. Healing potion. Exploration.
Get a nice
Use weapon
healing
power stealthy
potion.
weapon when you
That's
use settings.
cool.
Strange carving. Shine a strange stat. Blacksmith the fire still burned bright inside the workshop. Player gold
Do we have
24.
enough money?
Blacksmith the fire still
damn
burned. Shine a strange statue stands out from its surroundings.
Let's just go to the
Shrine of
We
trickery.
don't have enough
Shrine of
money for
trickery.
Blackstar.
Examine the shrine. Transform a card. Transform a card. Select card. Furious recovery.
Let's
Healing potion.
transform.
1 U. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Last stand. STR1. Gain armor. Muscle memory. STR1. Pain field. Neutral 2. Gain Reaver. Plus 2. Neutral 2. Deal star 8 star. Reaver. Plus 2. Neutral 2. Reaver. Reaver. Stone strength. Life 1. Gain 2. Reaver. Plus 2. Neutral 2. Deal star 8. Card altered. Block. Disable. Neutral 1. Block. Reaver. Hidden pouch. Reaver. Healing potion. Reaver. Plus 2. Neutral 2. Deal star 8 star damage frenzy. Restore 20% of your missing health. Reliable. Melee basic attack. Common.
Cool.
Frenzy.
Reliable.
Frenzy is active when you take Shine of Trickery. The statue swirls. Lead. Exploration. Player gold 24. Enemy aura. And rate settings. Opportunity. Blacksmith. The fire still burned bright. Mini boss matrix. Blacksmith. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await. Golden box. You spot a small black box on. Take the gold. Lead.
We need that
Lead.
money.
Take the gold.
We'll get rid of that card.
Golden box. Take the gold. You gain 50 gold. Golden box as you continue. Card added. Card added. Block.
Yeah,
Block.
we gotta
Reaver.
get
Hidden.
greed.
Reaver. Plus healing potion. Reaver. Plus greed. When drawn. You exploration.
We'll get rid of
Block.
that, don't worry.
Settings. Enemy aura. Character info. Enemy aura. Crimson tracker there. Crimson cannoneer. Just campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Campfire a warm fire and relic. Remove a card. Campfire a remove a card. Select card. Furious recovery. Greed. Healing potion. Greed. Card removed. Card removed.
Greed.
Block. Exploration. Character settings. Character info. Use weapon power stealthy. Show deck. Cards current. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your use weapon power. Character info. Use weapon power stealth. Character in enemy aura. And bandit looter. Enemy aura. Character info. Use weapon powers. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 14.
I think we have another
Pain field.
send card.
Neutral 2. Game. Last stand. Hidden pouch. Furious recovery. Healing potion. Tempered steel. Muscle memory. Reaver. Plus Reaver. 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 Stone strength. Life. Surge of strength. Surge of strength. Close deck list. Close deck list. Show deck. Cards. Enemy aura. And rate settings. Mini boss matrix. Campsite a brief. Bandit looter. This oblivious bandit. Enemy aura. And bandit looter. This oblivious bandit carries a large. Enemy gains enraged enchantment. Enemy gain 52 armor stacks. Enemy gains wealthy enchantment. Your turn. You gain 21 poison stacks. You gain 50 poison stacks. Player health 20. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character in Reaver. Plus 2. Surge of strength. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Last stand. STR1. Gain. Surge of strength. Player status. Poison. Surge of last stand. You take 1 damage. You gained 81 armor stack. Player stat. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. Reaver. Plus 2. Boom. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. Player status. Poison. Stack 66. Hidden pouch. Neutral. You take 1 damage. Character info. Reaver. Plus 2. Player status. Poison. Reaver. Character. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn.
At least we have a huge
Enemy
amount
playing
of armor.
cards. Fiery potion. You block the damage. You gained 1 burning stacks. Potion of vitality. Enemy heals 3. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Pain field. Neutral 2. You take 1 damage.
Pain
You gained
field.
85 healing potion. Bonus. Reaver. Plus 2. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger stacks. Reaver. Plus 2. Healing potion. Reaver. Plus 2. Player status. Burning. Reaver. Healing. Reaver. Character info. End turn. You take 1 damage. Enemy turn. End turn.
These are not
Enemy
hard
takes
enemies,
87.
so I'm
You
not
take 2
really
damage. Victory.
stressing
Next.
over it.
Next.
I'm
Next.
not worrying about these enemies. My reflect damage is so high. I'm not.
Character
really
info.
worried.
Player gold 69. Player gold 69. Enemy stat. Enemy stat. Player health. Player health 10. Show deck. Next.
You really don't have to worry until you get to the swamps.
Show deck. Next. You gain 15 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Enemy stat. Dual mastery. STR2. This combat. Inflict a deep wound for every 5 basic attacks you made. Enchantment. Rare. Deep
I
wound.
had
Your foe gains
gone
1 bleeding
for
for each deep wound at the start of
bleed
its turn. A target
Dual
who sustains 5 or more deep wounds is
mastery, I
instantly
never did
slain.
it all.
Unique. Enemy stat. Dual mastery. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a
But
melee
I'm
action.
gonna tell you,
Frenzy.
I
Gain
have
STR
found
STR.
a
Action.
very
Common.
effective
Frenzy.
bleed-
Frenzy is active. Dual
bleed
mastery.
deck.
Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee. First aid kit. Neutral. Add dual mastery to deck.
Let's take muscle memory because we'll get the duplicity
First aid kit.
bonus.
Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges.
Yeah,
1/1.
where's my,
Item. Comment. Muscle memory. First aid kit. Muscle memory. First aid. Add dual master. Add muscle memory to deck. Enemy status. Anger. Stack dual mat. Exploration. Hidden pouch. Player gold 84.
I
Character
don't
info.
think muscle memory can be upgraded. Okay, it doesn't. That one doesn't.
Use weapon power. Stealthy weapon. Strange carving. Strange marks. Art settings. Campsite a brief. Crimson collector hall. Strange carving. Strange marks are carved. Crimson collector hall. Who goes there?
Let's see the.
Enemy gains 65 armor stacks.
Crimson
Enemy gains blood
collector.
taxes enchantment. Your turn. You gain 15 poison stacks. Player status. Reaver. Plus 2. Reaver. Plus 2. Furious recovery. Tempered steel. Surge of strength. Player status. Enemy stat. Player. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. Character info. Reaver. Reaver. Plus character info. Reaver. Reaver. Plus Furious recovery. STR1. Tempered steel. You take 1 damage. Furious healing. Show deck. Cards currently in deck. Reaver. Plus 2. Reaver. Plus Furious recovery. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 rally stat. Reaver. Plus 2. Reaver. Plus 2. Player health 17. Show deck. Player energy. STR1. Show deck. Player health 17. Show deck. Player end turn. You heal 5 health. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Crimson Knuckles. You heal 1 health. You take 4 damage. You gain 3 bleeding stacks. You lose -3 gold.
very
Bulwark.
punchy
You take
right
4
now.
damage. You take 3 damage. Enemy
Hopefully
heals
he
2.
uses that
Your
my
turn.
next
End turn.
turn.
Character info. Reaver. Plus stone strength. Fury. Reaver. Plus muscle memory. Enemy status. Blood tax. Muscle memory.
No.
STR1. Reaver. Plus 2. Neutral 2. Fury. Gain 1. You gain 1 anger stacks. You take 1 damage. Reaver. Muscle memory. Bonus. Last stand. STR1. Player status. Enemy player last stand. Reaver. Plus 2. Bonus. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger. Last stand. STR1. You gain 90 armor stacks. Reaver. Plus 2. Bonus. Reaver. Plus Reaver. Enemy takes 11. You heal 18 health. Character info. Reaver. +2. Neutral 2. Deep player status. Reaver. Character and turn. You heal 14 health.
Yeah,
Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards.
Painfield's
Cool work.
at the
You block the
bottom
damage.
of my deck.
Your turn. End turn. Character and healing potion. Painfield. You gain 58 reflex stacks. Muscle memory. STR1. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Act. Character info. Healing potion. Bonus. 1 U. Surge of strength. Gain STR and 1. Muscle memory. Player status. Anger. Stacks 3. Player status. Reflect. Stack player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks 3. You gain hidden pouch effect enchantment. Select card. Healing potion. Surge of strength. Gain STR. Player status. Healing potion. Bonus. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Carrot. Healing potion. Bonus. Muscle memory. STR1. Player status. Healing. Character info. End turn. Enter. You heal 11 health. Enemy turn. Enemy takes 60. You take 2. Victory. Next.
There it is.
Show deck. Cards currently in deck 15. Next. You gain 9 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Enemy status. Reprisal. STR1. Deal 3 damage at any damage you took since your last turn. 0. Melee. Divine Arsenal. Neutral 1. Add a battle spear to your discard. Bash. STR1. Deal damage. Enemy player health 52. Show deck. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your campsite aid. Brief respite for player gold 90. Campsite aid. Blacksmith the fire. Crimson bloodhound. A demonic hound is on your trail. Player health 52. Show deck. Use weapon power stealth. Character info. Player gold 90.
We have enough money. Let's go.
Campsite aid. Brief respite from the blacksmith the fire still burned bright inside the workshop. Regular firehorn a sturdy man swings 20 gold. 30 gold. Remove a bit. 50 gold. You lose minus 50 gold. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Exploration. Player gold settings. Strange carving, strange mark, opportunity treasure, traps or treachery await. Fallen soldier a skeleton when highly oxidized yet impressive armor sits against a nearby stone. As you walk past, an ivory hand suddenly grasps at your weapon. Plies a hollow howl escapes from the undead's broken jaw. Ellipsis.
All right, so this is a kind of multiple different versions of this event. You find a skeleton, it's on the ground, it reaches up towards you, tries to grab you. So you can overreact and push it down, you'll get nothing. You could steal something from it and get some armor or a rare, or the best, in my opinion, is to salute it. If you salute it, you'll get double upgrades to all of your basic attacks, which is ridiculously profitable. That's 100 gold right there, considering Regular charges you 50 gold for upgrading all your basic attacks. So let's see which one he
Fallen soldier ace. Inspect the armor. Remove a basic attack. Give it a weapon.
This one is another one. This one, we can get rid of one of our weapons. If
push the skeleton off.
You can push it off, you get nothing. I'm just going to see if he has anything I can steal, because it doesn't look like he's going to offer me anything.
Remove the base. Inspect the armor. Fallen soldier, you recognize the armor as belonging to the Stillguard. Mercenaries with a strict code of honor, usually guarding a wealthy merchant or ambassador. The many decorations on the oxidized armor suggest this soldier held a high rank within the order.
This might be an opportunity.
Salute the warrior.
Now, if you salute him, you're going to get some nice upgrades. So this was very
take the armor.
gratuitous.
Salute the warrior.
You can take the armor too. You'll get a lousy rare. It's not very valuable. It's that rare that gives you 5 armor every turn as a, what's the word for it? As an enchantment. I'd rather get an
Fallen soldier, you recognize the armor. Fallen soldier, take the armor. Salute the warrior. Fallen soldier, the skeletal figure seems confused for a moment, then nods solemnly, raising the bony hand to its shattered skull before its lifeless body stops moving once more. Continue. Reaver upgraded. 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 Exploration. Player gold 40.
Double ching on that one. That one's really great. Just getting all those upgrades.
Character info. Weapon. Strange carving. Strange marks are carved. Opportunity treasure. Shine a strange opportunity treasure. Shine a strange statue stands out from its surrounding. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery. Ambush all seems clear until you hear something. Fight. Enemy gains 52 armor stacks. Enemy gains wealthy enchantment. Your turn. You gained 9 poison stacks. You gained 3 rally stat. Hidden pouch. Neutral. Painfield. Player stat. Enemy status. Like armor. Enemy name bandit looter.
Mimic?
Enemy health 52. Enemy players Reaver. +4. New hidden pouch. Painfield. Reaver. Painfield. You take 1 damage.
Painfield?
You gained 81 surge of strength. You take 1 damage. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character in Reaver. Hidden pouch. You take 1 damage. Player status. Poison. Reaver. Reaver. Character info. End turn. You heal 11 health. Enemy turn. Potion of vitality. You heal 3 health. Enemy heals 3. Enemy takes 83. You take 2 victory. Next.
He's dead.
Character info. Next. You gain 13 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Enemy stat. Cutting words. STR1. Deal 1 damage flanking. Swift strike.
No.
Deal 3 damage. Boots of speed.
No.
Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of the leftmost card in your hand by 1. 3 durability.
Good.
Equipment. Uncommon.
I
Unique.
don't
You can
think
only
we're gonna
enemy
run that
player health
card.
31. Show deck. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon
looking
power
for
stealthy weapon when you
fury,
use your weapon power.
anger,
Stun your next foe and steal a character info.
Stuff like that.
Player gold
Potion
53.
such.
Player gold 53. Crimson can. Strange carving. Strange settings. Campsite a brief. Strange carving. Strange. Crimson cannoneer. Just hold still, will you? Set. Enemy gain 40 armor stacks. Enemy gain sturdy enchantment. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Your turn. You gain 13 poison stacks. Reaver. +4. Neutral. Furious recovery. STR. Muscle memory. STR1. Healing potion. Bonus. Pain field. Neutral 2. You take 1 damage. You gained 81 reflex
I
stats.
didn't
Character
really
info.
need
Reaver.
pain field
Plus
right
4.
there.
Neutral. Furious recovery. STR1. Gain 1. Muscle memory. STR1. Healing potion. Bonus. Player status. Healing. Furious recovery. Reaver. Character info. End turn.
What I should have
End
done
turn.
was copy
You heal 4
that.
health. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 2 armor
Pain
stacks.
field.
Enemy playing cards.
Lay it
Load
out
cannon.
when he's going to shoot the cannon.
Your turn. End turn. Character and hidden pouch. New tempered steel. Hidden pouch. Neutral 1. Tempered steel.
Hidden
Last stand.
pouch.
Stone strength. Life 1. Gain 2. You take 1 damage. You gain 2 anger stacks. Player status. Hidden pouch. Player status. Player status. Muscle memory. Last stand. STR1. Gain armor equal to your missing health. Tempered steel. STR1. You gain 2 armor stacks. You rioted to your deck.
Hopefully I can
Character
get it up
info.
in time.
End turn. End turn. You heal 15 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Light the fuse. Your turn.
Right now I gotta
End turn.
definitely protect
End turn.
myself.
End turn. Player energy. Show deck. Player health 37. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. Reaver. Plus 4. Reaver. Plus 4. New. Surge of
Come on,
strength.
pain field.
Player status. Hidden pop. Surge of strength.
No pain
Player
field.
stat. Player status. Enemy status. Enemy status. Enemy name Crimson Cannoneer. Enemy health 4. Enemy status. Player status. Player status. Reaver. Plus player health 37. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character in Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. Reaver. Plus Reaver. Plus surge of strength. Player status. Hidden pouch. Player status. At player status. You gain hidden pouch
What's
effect
hidden
enchantment.
pouch?
Select
Hidden
card.
pouch
Reaver.
stat.
Plus 4. Surge of strength. Player status.
Surge
Hidden
of
pouch.
strength?
Reaver. Plus 4. Neutral 2. Reaver. Plus 4. Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Surge of strength. Player status. Hidden pouch. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Character info. Reaver. Plus 4. Character end turn. Player energy. End turn. Character Reaver. Plus Reaver. Enemy takes 10.
Hit him
Character
a
info.
little bit.
End turn. Player energy. STR. 2. End turn. Character info. Reaver. Plus 4. Reaver. Enemy takes 12. You heal 12 health. Character info. End turn. You heal 9 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Fire. You take 20 damage. Your turn.
Doesn't really matter.
Enter. Character info. Muscle memory. STR1. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. Reaver. Plus 4. Bonus. Reaver. Plus 4. Reaver. Enemy takes 12. You heal 12 health.
Just kill him.
Player
right
status.
now.
Hidden. Reaver. Plus 4. Neutral 2. Furious recovery. I don't have enough energy to. Muscle memory. STR1. Character info. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee. Furious. Reaver. Player status. Hidden pouch. Player status. Anger. Player status. Hidden pouch. Select card. Muscle
Hidden
memory.
pouch,
Player status. Hidden. Player status. Anger. Player status. Hidden. Muscle memory. STR1. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee action. Frenzy. Player status. Hidden pop. Muscle Reaver. Plus 4. Neutral 2. Furious recovery. STR. You gained 1 rally stack. Character info. End turn. You heal 9 health. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards.
Furious
Load cannon.
the
You heal
card
1
I
health.
want in this
Your turn.
deck.
Character info. Healing potion. Pain field. Neutral 2. You gain 38 reflex stacks.
Oh, I was supposed to
Surge of
copy
strength.
that.
You heal 1 health. Reaver.
Sorry.
Plus 4. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks 1 activate. Discard a Reaver. Plus 4. Neutral 2. Deal star 14 star damage frenzy. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee action. Healing potion. 1 use. Gain character info. Healing muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee action. Healing potion. Character info. End turn.
I was
You heal
supposed to
7
copy
health.
that.
Enemy
Pain
turn.
field.
Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Light the fuse. Your turn.
Come on, I
Enter
gotta
character
kill
info.
somebody.
Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. Gain last stand. STR1. Gain armor equal to your. You gain 30 armor stacks. Tempered steel. STR1. You gain 4 armor stack. You rioted to your deck. Show deck. Cards currently in deck 0. End turn. Character in Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. Gain Fury. Gain 1 anger. Take. You gain 1 anger stacks. You take 1 Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. Reaver. Plus 4. Player status. Hidden pouch. Player status. Player status. Hidden pouch. Select
Hidden
card.
pouch,
Reaver.
can hear.
Plus 4. Surge of strength. Player status. Anger. Reaver. Plus 4. Neutral 2. Reaver. Plus 4. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1 health.
I think I should
Action.
start copying, start hidden pouching one
Reaver.
of those
Surge of
stone
strength.
armors.
Gain Reaver.
Stone.
Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Must surge of strength. Gain. You heal 1 health. Reaver. Plus 4. Reaver. Plus 4. Muscle memory. Bonus. Select card. Reaver. Plus 4. Reaver. 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 Plus character info. Reaver. Plus 4. Bonus. Reaver. Enemy takes 13. You victory. Next. Character info.
What I did wrong was that I kept hidden pouching pain field.
Player gold
prematurely.
53. Enemy status. Settings. Enemy status. Player health 76.
But it doesn't really matter. Your health. It doesn't matter what your health is. It goes back down to 20 at the beginning
Show
of
deck.
each battle.
Cards currently in deck 15. Next. You gain 5 gold. Select a card to enemy status. Unleash arsenal. STR3 neutral 1. Make a basic attack for each card in your hand. Grounded. Melee action. Uncommon. Grounded. Grounded cards can't be altered. Copied or imbued. Barricade. STR1. Discard a card. Gain armor equal to the last dividing strike. STR1. Deal 3 damage on hit. If the target's health is even. Inflict a deep wound. Charges. 2/2. Melee
Dividing
action.
strike can
Uncommon.
be
Deep wound.
quite
Your foe gains 1
powerful.
bleeding for each deep wound at the start of its turn. A target who sustains 5 or
maybe
more
I
deep
will
wounds is
play
instantly
around.
slain. On hit. Requires
I'm
the
gonna
attack
put
to
a
have hit the target.
dividing strike
Barricade.
in.
Dividing. Add unleash add barricade to deck. Add dividing strike to deck. Enemy status. Sturdy.
I have a
At the
lot of
unleash
fun with
exploration.
Dividing Strike.
Hidden pouch.
It's quite
Player gold
fun.
50. Enemy aura. Settings. Settings. Mini boss matrix. Crimson tracker. Strange carving. Strange marks are carved onto the crimson tracker. There you are. Boss been looking for you. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy gains enraged enchantment. Enemy gain 45 armor stacks. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Riffled You take 4 damage. Enemy gains 1 anger stacks. Your turn. You gain 5 poison stacks. Reaver. +4. New muscle memory. ST. Reaver. Plus surge of strength. Reaver. +4. Player status. Poison. Reaver. Surge of strength. Gain. You take 1 damage. Reaver. +4. Bonus. Player status. Reaver. You take. Enemy takes 10. You heal 15 health. Character info. Reaver. +4. Neutral 2. Deal. Muscle memory. Bonus. Select card. Dividing strike. STR1. Deal. Reaver. +4. New. Reaver. +4. Reaver. +4. Enemy status. First. Reaver. 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 Character in end turn. End turn. You heal 14 health. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Riffled You take 5 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Character. Dividing strike. Last stand. Muscle memory. Furious recovery. Hidden pouch. Enemy status. First strike. Hidden pouch. Character info.
Pouch.
Dividing strike. STR1. Deal. Last stand. STR. Muscle memory. STR1. Draw a melee. Furious recovery. Player status. Hidden pouch. Stacks. You gain hidden pouch effect enchantment. Select card. Dividing strike. STR1. Player status. Hidden pouch. Last stand. STR1. Gain armor. You gain 62 armor stack. Furious recovery. STR1. Muscle memory. Furious recovery. Dividing strike. STR1. I don't have enough energy to play player status. Hidden. Dividing. Furious recovery. Muscle memory. Character info. End turn. End turn. You heal 12 health.
Yeah,
Enemy turn.
energy
Enemy playing
production's
cards.
a little
Camouflage.
bit
Enemy
weaker.
gained 1 evasion stacks. System. Falcon
You
to
get
your
that
deck.
battle
Player health
cry
50.
card.
Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn.
The one that's free to play
Tempered
and
steel.
gets me
Healing potion.
frenzy.
Pain field. Neutral 2. Gain reflect. Sir, you gain 50
There it
reflect
is.
stacks.
Pain fills
Stone strength.
up.
Life. You take 1 damage. Tempered steel. STR1. Gain armor equal to your
I
anger.
should copy
Character
that
info.
stone.
Tempered steel. STR1. Gain healing potion. Bonus. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1 health. Action. You heal 1
let's
health.
copy
Tempered
that
steel.
potion.
Healing potion. Bonus. 1 use.
No, we're
Player
gonna
status.
kill him
Hidden pouch.
if he
Player
attacks.
status. Player status. Hidden pouch. Select card. Tempered steel.
Gonna go ahead and
STR1.
copy that,
Gain healing potion. Player status. Hidden pouch.
healing
Tempered steel.
potion.
STR1. Gain armor. Carrot and turn. Player energy. STR1. End turn. Character info. Tempered steel. You gain 2 armor stacks.
tempered.
You rioted character info. Character info. Close character
fine.
panel. Character info. Dividing strike. STR1. Deal. Healing potion. Player status. Hidden pouch. Healing potion. Dividing strike. Character info. End turn. You heal 10 health. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. System. Falcon added to your deck. Player camouflage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Reaver. +4. Fury. Gain 1 anger. Take 1. Stone strength. Life 1. Muscle memory. Bonus. Muscle memory. Bonus. Player status. Bleeding. Player status.
Let's
Hidden
go.
pouch. Stacks 1 active. Select card. Reaver. +4. Fury. Gain. Reaver. Reaver. +4. Fury. Gain 1. Player status.
Go
Anger.
Fury.
Stacks
Copy
2 ink. Enemy
Fury.
status. First strike. This player status. Bleeding. Player status. Reaver. +4. Stone strength. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 2. Muscle memory. Bonus. Select card. Reaver. +4. Dividing strike. STR1. Deal start. Healing potion. 1. Fury. Gain 1 anger. Take 1 damage. You gained 1 anger stacks. You take 1. Reaver. +4. Bonus. Neutral 2. Deal start. Reaver. Reaver. +4. Bonus. Player status. Bleed. Reaver. Reaver. +4. Healing potion. 1 U. Dividing strike. Enemy has evaded this attack. Muscle memory. Bonus. Select card. Dividing strike. STR1. Healing potion. Reaver. +4. Reaver. +4. Dividing strike. Enemy takes 8. End
Nope,
turn.
he's not even.
Character in Reaver. +4. Bonus. Heal. Enemy takes 15. You heal 8 health. Character info. Healing potion. 1 use. Reaver. +4. Neutral 2. Player health 64. Show deck. Player enter. End turn.
Yeah, we have tons
You
of
heal
health
7
now.
health.
We just
Enemy
have to
turn.
let him hit him.
Enemy playing
Let him
cards.
kill
System.
himself.
Falcon added to your deck. Player health camouflage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Pain field. Neutral 2. Gain reflect. Reaver. Pain field. You gain 29 reflect stacks. Healing potion. 1. Tempered steel. STR1. Gain. I don't have enough energy to play Surge of Strength. You heal 1 health. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character Reaver. Healing potion. Tempered steel. You gain 5 armor stacks. You rioted to your deck. Show deck. Cards current. Reaver. +4. Neutral 2. Healing potion. 1 U. Player status. Bleeding. Healing Reaver. Character info. End turn. End turn. You heal 5 health. Enemy turn. Enemy takes 38. You take 4. Victory. Next.
There we go.
Player gold 58. Character inf. Next. Level up. Pick a talent. Reroll button for weapon aptitude.
We got another level up. I think we're gonna stop after
Select
this
weapon
one.
aptitude. Pick 1 of 9 weapons. Change your basic attack and all basic attacks in your deck into this weapon. Reroll button for quick
no.
crafting. Select quick crafting. Upgrade a random card in your deck by 2. Repeat for each of your levels up to 5 times at level 4.
Nice.
3.
We can get a nice.
Reroll
nice
button for
upgrades.
Faithbound. Select Faithbound. Gain access to holy cards. Reroll button for Faithbound. Reroll. 2 rerolls remaining.
Reroll Faithbound.
Select Berserker. Your melee actions deal 3 extra damage for every 20% of your missing health. 1. Reroll button for Berserker. Reroll. 1 rerolls remaining.
Berserker's no good.
Select weapon training. Reduces the cooldown of your weapon by 1 combat. This effect can't reduce the cooldown below 1.
This could be good. I like reducing.
Reroll
our
button for weapon
cooldowns.
training. Select quick crafting. Upgrade a random card in your deck by 2. Reroll button for quick crafting. Select reroll button for weapon aptitude. Select weapon aptitude. Pick one of 9 weapons. Change reroll button for weapon aptitude. Reroll. 0 rerolls remaining. Select quick crafting. Upgrade a random card in your. Select devotion. Gain access to holy cards. Add a prayer card. Select quick crafting. Upgrade a random card in your deck by 2. Select quick crafting. Upgrade a random card in your deck by 2. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Reaver upgraded. Dividing streak upgraded. Dividing streak upgraded. Reaver upgraded. You gain 7 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Player gold 65.
That's going to wrap it up for us today, folks. That's pretty good. Pretty good for TCG Thursday. So definitely check out the weekly trial. I'm going to try to get this up on Tuesday so you have enough time to play it before it ends. Remember, they only last 1 week. But thank you very much. Thank you to Rick of Dawncaster, the developer, and thank you, folks, truly, dearly, sincerely. I hope you come back to the Shattered Realm and enjoy my playthrough of Dawncaster's weekly trials. They have their own separate playlists. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day, but until next time, please take care.